kind of do a wellness reset. You can't have your summer routine in winter. Fail to prepare or prepare to fail. And then we went through my x-ray scans and he was like, everything looks a lot better than he expected, which we love to hear. Unless you start and stop making excuses for yourself, things will not change. I haven't slept until 9 in years. Hello guys, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome. There's been a lot on. Life has been crazy but amazing. But this vlog, I wanted to get back on my BS. Not in terms of like nothing crazy, but I just feel like I haven't fully found a routine in Melbourne. And the last 2 weeks with like filming, training, going to Queensland for Easter, and then tomorrow go to Sydney. But I wanted to use this video to like bring you guys along to like kind of do a wellness reset. I want to get my routine back on track, get my steps back in order, my water, my hydration, my meal prepping. I eat pretty well like all the time, but I just want to be more organized, have a bit more meal structure. What else? Get into a gym routine, Pilates again. Obviously it won't be as crazy because I have my acro training, but we just need to start. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do this vlog next week because I go to Sydney tomorrow, got back from Queensland yesterday. But no, because we often wait till Monday. We often wait till life settles down. We often wait till the right time, which does not happen. There is no right time. So unless you start and stop making excuses for yourself, things will not change. So for me, I was like, I can't wait to get back from Queensland and get back into routine today. And then I was like, oh, I got to Sydney tomorrow for the day. It's going to throw everything off. No, it's one day. I can still tomorrow aim to get some steps in and like throughout the day while I'm filming and have my water, like still eat pretty good. Like you can still do all the things, but it's just about the choices you make. So anyway, it's currently 7:19. I wanted to get up like 4 sunrise, but because I did come in from Queensland yesterday and I've got a big travel day tomorrow, I was like, let's just let the body naturally wake up, which was 6:30. So the sun has risen, but it's so beautiful. So I need to get out there because it looks so pretty and it's a clear day and I love my mornings so much. So let's get out there, my friends, and just seize the day, you know? And we are back from our lovely, lovely walk. I just love that it's April, like nearly May, and I'm still wearing shorts in Melbourne. I love that. So happy about it. But as I said, I go to Sydney tomorrow, so I'm not going to do a full food shop. I'd rather do it over the weekend and do a full reset. So I just need food to get me through today, some snacks for tomorrow. So we're going to go past Woolies and grab bagels, just like stuff for breakfast. I might make overnight oats to take tomorrow, protein bar, some fruit. I'm craving strawberries. All right, let's go to Coles and get sorted. Okay, the one thing, and I guess like I was going to say pathway to success, but I feel like that sounds really dramatic. But the one thing that's going to help you stick with your goals, especially in nutrition, is preparation. Like anyone can tell you anything, but if you're not prepared with your nutrition, it's going to be a whole lot harder to stay on track. And that is the one thing that I always focus on. There's always fruit and veg in the fridge. I always have healthy snacks, and I just have so much education, which has helped a lot over the years of knowing what to eat and when, and like obviously figuring out my body of, yeah, what works best. Why can't I speak today? Preparation is key. And like you probably hear it all the time. You're trying to get, oh, I forgot to put my earrings in. Interesting. You're trying to get on track and you're trying to sort things out. If you're not prepared, that is, what's that saying? Fail to prepare or prepare to fail. And that is so important. So even right now, like I said, I didn't do a full food shop. I just got what I needed for the next day, and then even Friday when I get back, because I know I'll fly in late and I want stuff for Friday morning. So I've got that organized, and I have the same breakfast every day. I have my bagel, my eggs, and some fruit. Like that's just what I have. And then I've got tuna and rice with the salad mix, and then I've got mince and rice and pumpkin. So whilst I go cook breakfast right now, because I'm starving, I'm going to cook up my mince so it's done, and then put my pumpkin in the air fryer. If you're like short on time, I literally have been buying the pre-cut pumpkins in the packet and just literally chuck them straight in the air fryer for like 15 minutes. Done. Like you can't tell me that you don't have time to chuck already pre-cut pumpkin in the air fryer. It is so easy, and pumpkin is so incredible. It's low calorie. It's so yum. If you don't like it, you can get carrot, potato, whatever it is that you want. I'm going to do that because then my lunch is done, and then I'm going to the gym extra early today, so I'll be there from 2 to 8. So I'll have a break, so I make sure I've got my snack and then my pre-training snack as well. It's always about preparation, okay? So I know I say let's not wait till Monday, and I haven't, but it is a couple days later from the last time I filmed on this vlog. But I did end up having my shoot in Sydney, and there's a day in the life on my Instagram if you want to go watch that. There's just been a bit on, and I was training all day Friday. We had 7 hours Friday, so like there's been a bit on, but today is Sunday and I had the most amazing sleep in. I slept until 9 a.m. We did go to bed after midnight, but because we had a birthday party last night from one of the guys from the gym, so we got to bed after midnight, and I woke up and I was like, oh, it's probably like 9 a.m. I haven't slept until 9 in years, literally years, like probably since I moved to the Gold Coast. Genuinely don't remember the last time. Actually wild. So I feel so rested and so good, and I'm very happy about it. And sleep is just so important. And I think because now I'm in Melbourne, I don't have the FOMO of sunrises. I don't have, sunny, beautiful mornings on the beach because it's just not Gold Coast. I don't feel like that FOMO of like missing out. So I'm like, well, let's get maximum sleep, and I'm loving it. So very happy about it. I've just pulled up to recovery, so we're gonna go get recovery done, get to the grocery store. At our house today, they've got friends and family coming over, so just be hanging out with them. But I'm excited to like get cracking into this week. It also is May this coming week. Like how are we in May? Like honestly crazy. But I have set a notification of my monthly reset and realign. So today and the first few days of this week, I really want to take some time to look over my April, look into May, see what's coming up, and just really like reset and realign and make sure everything is on the go. So I'll do that with you guys, and obviously just my groceries and my usual Sunday reset. But let's go in. We're gonna go for a sauna and contrast baths, which I'm low-key not excited for because it's cold today. But I'm gonna feel so much better for it, so let's go. Wow, do I feel good. I feel so good. That sauna, I haven't sweated that much in a sauna in a long time, so that was needed. I was in there for half an hour. Just watched a YouTube video. Guys, my skin is like doing really well. Like I'll have like a random breakout, and I've had a couple, like not big ones, definitely not big ones compared to what I've had, but like a couple here, I had like 2 matching ones here, but they just heal so fast. And even like over Easter, I had like a lot of dairy because I treated myself to some normal chocolate for the first time in a long time. And like I've just been eating, if someone cooks something and it's like a brownie or a scone, or like I've just been like allowing myself to have it and just like enjoying it, and not overindulging, but like enjoying it. And I don't know, I think it's just like taking the pressure off. Like I don't have it all the time, but when I do have it, I'm like, it's okay. And my skin is looking good, like especially here. I really need to get back into some needling. Like obviously I'm not in the Gold Coast getting my regular skin appointment, so actually that's one thing I need to message, see if I can get in next time I'm there. But trying to find a skin place here would be amazing, just to keep up my needling specifically. Anyway, let's go get groceries and get home. I need a seatbelt's already on. I need to shower and wash my hair. I haven't washed my hair since I got it done over a week ago. I got my hair done on a Thursday and it's been a week and 2 days. Nice. Anyway, let's go get groceries.
Seeing this man with your, I always felt.
Good morning. It is Monday and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I had lots of sleep on the weekend. I had 2 late nights, but like slept in. So I didn't want to sleep in this morning, but where I'm at right now, like sleep is literally #1 priority. So I did sleep in till, I woke up at like 6:30 and I went back to sleep till about 7:30. So I just knew it was needed, but we got up and I got straight into work this morning because I just felt like that inspiration was there, and sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Usually I like to walk first thing, but I was like, let's just get some work done. But we're about to go into the gym and I'm just going to do a little like full body kind of session, walk on the treadmill because it was like gloomy this morning. I go to the physio tomorrow and I'm going to get a whole new gym program. So I really want to get back on the gym grind. I miss the gym. I'm probably going to start with like 2 to 3 sessions a week and I still want to include a Pilates in there. So I'm going to speak to my physio tomorrow and just see what he thinks. We'll get stuck into like an actual program and an actual routine, figure out when, like whether I train Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning so that I rest for training the afternoon. But anyway, let's go get a session done. Oh my gosh, I'm hot now. It was really cold this morning. Like Melbourne is definitely getting cooler, but now it's like quite warm and the sun's come out. But good little session to just move and get started. But I don't know, kind of felt pointless, but equally I haven't been to the gym properly, so like something I had to do. Anyway, we're gonna go to Kmart because I have a delivery at home with our new book. So at training, our coaches really encourage us to get like a book where we can write all our corrections in, drills, because there's like 100 million drills you need to remember. So got us a book, but I want to go to Kmart, get some like highlighters and stuff, and then I need a new tripod because mine broke, and some winter pajamas because I'm getting cold. So let's go to Kmart before we go home, do some meal prep and do some work. Home from the shops. Let's give you a little haul. This is a new tripod. It's the same tripod I always get, and you guys ask heaps of questions. It's got the phone and the camera mount. I got some winter jammies because it's getting quite cold. I got 2 little glass containers for my oats, my overnight oats. Okay, this is the 3rd or 4th light bulb that I've bought for the mirror in my room, and I pray that it's gonna work because the others haven't. Cute colored highlighters, a little pencil case for the highlighters. Then we've got this package, which is the book that I was just telling you about. Okay, it definitely looked a lot less pink on Amazon, and also looked like it had more pages, so that's interesting. But I got this, and then I've got Diamantes to put on. I don't know if I want to Diamante our names on there or use these. They're really cute, and I feel like they would look cute on there. I don't know, so I need to do that after. And then just some like page markers and a pen. So that is our little setup. She's super cute. Okie dokie. All right, we are going to meal prep beef mince, chicken and greens and oats. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna try and film like a meal prep reel. I always see them and love to do them, but I don't really meal prep anymore. I just ingredient prep. So we're gonna try and put it together. All right, we are mid meal prep and I'm just sitting down to have my lunch. It's 12:48, but I feel like I'm getting a lot more lenient with my food and my nutrition because I can eat so much more now without getting a sore tummy or breakouts or anything. But I feel like I'm getting too lenient, and because we do leave for Germany in literally 7 weeks, I want to just be on top of my shit. So I'm really trying to have a big emphasis on meal prep so I don't really have an excuse not to have anything else. That being said, of course, I'm still all about balance. Like, I'll still have my dark chocolate, try and have my hot chocolate tonight to like cure that craving, because I just feel like I've been eating everything and anything, which is fine, and I'm grateful that I'm at that position. But in terms of like feeling good, I want to feel good in the lead up to Germany and Poland, obviously. So I feel like for the next 7 weeks, I just want to like be a bit more, what's the word? Make better choices is exactly what I want. And still have like, I'll still have my acai bowl on the weekends and stuff like that, but I'm not just indulging on like normal dairy chocolate, because I know it just like doesn't make me feel great as much as I feel so much better than I used to years ago. I still just want to be on top of that. So anyway, wrap for lunch with beef mince, pumpkin, capsicum, tomato, lettuce, sweet chili, and Kewpie mayo. So good. One of my current obsessions is so good. Good morning. We have been on a nice, beautiful morning walk. It was so pretty. It was like a bit overcast, but like where the sun was rising, it was like nice and just like reflective of the water. And then I made brekkie. I've actually changed up my brekkie, God forbid, because I was addicted to my brekkie, and it's kind of same but different. But I'm currently doing same bagel avocado always, but then I've been doing scrambled eggs, literally just 3 eggs with a dash of coconut milk, and then barbecue sauce on top. I know, crazy, because I used to have that as a kid all the time. Scrambled eggs with barbecue sauce, goat. And then I've been doing like the pickled onions recently, you guys know. And obviously you can't have that with barbecue sauce. But then my bestie Erin and her fiance Manu post it like every single morning. They do toast, avo, cheese, scrambled eggs, barbecue sauce. And I was like, you know what? I am craving that. So the last 2 mornings I've had that and I'm obsessed. But what I want to do is add more veggies to my scrambled. So like capsicum, mushrooms. Yeah, just like add more veggies. Like add some zucchini, just so I get that good dose of veggies straight first thing in the morning. Of course I have my kiwi because love my golden kiwis, but feeling good. It's currently 8:30 and today we've got physio. So we're gonna go in and get that done. It's a full hour appointment. So we're going over my scans that I had recently, my new gym program. I think we're going to adjust because he's currently got me on 4 days, but I think that's just a bit too much with my training load. And there was one more thing I was going to say. I think that's all, but feeling good, feeling really good at the moment. I think just like getting back on top of my shit is helping so much. One thing I need to be better at, hold that thought. You're sitting on the thing I need to be better at is drinking more water. Jackson yells at me all the time. I just am not great at it, especially coming into winter. I don't want to drink water. I'm too cold already. It's so good for skin. It's so good for sleep, digestion, flushing out toxins. Like, I need to drink more water, and so do you. So go and grab some water because we can all benefit from drinking more water. So I used to have this thing where I would do a litre before 9, no, a litre before 12, a litre before 3, a litre before 8. But I feel like it should be a litre before 10 and then like 2 and then like 6 or something. But yeah, we need to drink more water. But I'm just getting some work done and then we're going to head off to the physio. All right, we've just pulled up to the physio. We're going to go in, get treatment. Hopefully not too harsh because I have comp on Sunday. So need to make sure he's aware of that. But equally, I have training tonight as well. So we'll see how we go. But I do want to get my lower back rubbed and treated because it's been very tight. My bottom of my feet are really sore, and he'll probably just look at my shoulder and then we'll see. But fingers crossed we don't get killed.
Sure.
Yeah, we qualified for World Cup.
So that's when you can feel it like behind in the calf.
Yes, that's exactly where I feel it.
Because hammy is more like...
Yeah, because I tore it up real high, but I feel it.
But you feel it down here. And your vertebrae look all pretty healthy. Like you can see the slightest changes that are happening. You're a little bit to the right side, to the left. You're a little bit tilted towards the right side, so a little bit of a curve in the spine. It seems like the left shoulder for him was more dropped and forward. That's actually because the spine's tilting that way. Yeah. This looks pretty normal. You do sit in a bit of a butt out, you know, that anterior pelvic tilt.
He was saying when I got the scans, he was like, you can see there's like more bone.
Yeah, really straight there, and you can see that that's where you had your fracture.
All right, we're done. Finished at the physio. My camera's on 4%, so that's great. But it was great. He definitely went a lot lighter, which was what I needed so I can get through training. But did the cupping, did a really good massage, which is exactly what I needed. Like, my back feels so much better. And then we went through my x-ray scans and he was like, everything looks a lot better than he expected, which we love to hear. I feel like with my shoulder, so if you didn't know, I've had 2 surgeries on my shoulder. The first time I broke it and dislocated it when I was 10. And the second time I tore it, a labral tear, and then had another surgery. And I feel like I just have, it's more like psychological. So I'm almost like, I want to go and see my kinesiologist about it because I feel it definitely, like, I know it's sore and there's obviously instability there, which we just spoke about. My humerus, which is like your bone here, my humerus has like formed more bone from like when you break it and it heals back together. So like that's like normal, and we're just working on the strength and it's definitely feeling better, but I just feel like these little niggles and then I get really scared and freaked out and stress about it because I don't want it to, like my second surgery, it was just like overuse. Like I just over time had a tear and then had to get it fixed up. So I just like get scared about that. So I think it's like more of a psychological thing that I need to get sorted and obviously keep up my treatment as well. But there's obviously like trauma there. So we're gonna look after her. But I'm hungry. I'm excited to get back to editing a vlog, go back to work, and then get ready for training. But slay, happy with that. Another thing we're adding to this wellness reset is adding teas back into my diet. Now the reason for this is because teas are so incredibly good for you in so many different areas. I really like spearmint and I've heard spearmint is great for skin, but you can't get spearmint at like Woolies and Coles. Sorry if my head's looking a bit rogue from physio. You have to get them from like a whole food store. So yeah, not a slay, but I've got pure peppermint, and just like so good for so many things, health, nervous system, warming drinks for the guys, really, really good. And also like Melbourne winter, like I'm freezing and I'm about to go sit at my desk and it's cold upstairs. So like this is necessary, but also I want to include like a bone broth, I think, into my routine, like in the mornings. I don't know why, and I've never really had bone broth, but like for some reason my body's like, I need bone broth. So I'm gonna message my naturopath and see what a good bone broth is and also what her thoughts are on bone broth, because like I know so many people are having them. So I want to ask the question and potentially introduce one. But teas, and also just helps you drink more water as well, because obviously you have the tea bag in water, and I find it just helps me get a bit more water in, and I'm not just drinking water all the time, which I said earlier today. So we've got tea. I feel like it's gonna be really hot. I need some cold water in that. And I had my first, not my first matcha, but I enjoyed my first matcha the other day. I had a strawberry matcha in the Gold Coast, which you would have seen in the other vlog when I was in Queensland. I'm like actually enjoyed it. So I'm gonna go tomorrow and I'm getting a pedicure and I'm going to get a matcha from this place. I think it's called Babe Matcha in Williamstown. I don't know, saw it on TikTok and they have like 5 different flavors. So I wanna go try. We can update you on that. But for now, got my tea and I'm going to work. Hello guys, it's been a few days since I filmed for this vlog, but I kind of was just picking this vlog up when I was doing things that I feel like aligned with this winter wellness reset, and I feel like I did pretty well, potentially. But one thing a couple things I wanted to add to this and just kind of speak on is another thing that I've added back in is journaling. Now I've got this journal, my cute little journal that I've got. This is literally from like Kmart or something, or I think it's from Kmart or like Amazon or something. And then I got a heap of these stickers of Temu and I think it's really cute. And I've just added all these different little quotes on there. You're stronger than you think, find yourself and be that. I'm literally just a girl, keep growing, cute little quotes. But I hadn't journaled in so long, so I'm trying to just like do it a couple times a week, especially now because obviously I'm living away from home, away from Jackson, my friends, my best friends. Emotions come up and feelings come up, and sometimes I'm like good at like holding it in and like not speaking about it until it becomes a problem, and then I get grumpy at the person or the situation, but I'll still keep it to myself, and then they're like, why are you grumpy? And then I don't speak about it. So that's when journaling comes in, to like get the feels out, journal it, process it yourself before we're then going attacking the person, situation, whatever it is. And then you can have like a level-headed conversation with said person. So yeah, I think journaling is just going to help a lot. And just like at night, if I'm feeling the way I'm feeling or anything like that, just get it down on paper and let's talk about it, you know? So that's that. And then I would say the other thing that I've come to realization in the past 2 weeks, maybe, Melbourne's cold. Melbourne's getting cold. However, this week is absolutely stunning. We've got some beautiful, beautiful days and sunshine. So I'm happy about that. But the mornings, like before sunrise, is cold. And sunrise is like 7 a.m. So it's like pretty good. But because, as I've mentioned, like I finished training late, I don't eat dinner till like 8:39. I'm not asleep till like 10:30, 11 at this point. Like that's just like been the consistent time. So I'm still trying to bring the sleep time back to at least like 10. But in the mornings, 1, it's cold. 2, I'm tired. I ain't getting up at 5 like I do in Gold Coast. And that's just like not a thing in Melbourne. Some people, sure, but for me, no, it's not the season. But I hate walking when it's like really, really cold. So I've killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I get to sleep a little more and then I get to walk in the sun. So I've been waking up around 7 and then getting ready and going for my walk at like 7:30. So that way the sun is up. It's a little bit warmer than before sun. And it's still gorgeous, especially because we've got mostly blue skies at the moment. So I've been, yeah, sleeping in a little more. And when I say sun, like it's basically all sun, which we love. So sleeping in a little bit more. So I'm getting more sleep, feeling more refreshed, more recovered from training. And then we're getting sunshine. And no, we're not getting sunrises. And every now and then I do. If I can get an early night and go for sunrise, perfect. But most of the time I'm using that little bit more of sleep because it's absolutely needed. But I feel like that is everything that I'm focusing on, with more water, drinking more teas, a bit more structured with my meals, which I'll get into in another vlog. My walks, I don't know, this vlog was kind of a bit of everything, but I just feel like the change of season, you need to have that little like reset. And like if you can adjust your routine and your schedule to like the season you're in, I feel, or the season we're in terms of like winter, summer, autumn, spring, you need that little refresh, a little bit of like a reset and a kickoff to like change the season. I just feel like it gives you that bit more motivation, and you can't have your summer routine in winter. Like it's just not gonna happen. And I can't have my Gold Coast routine in Melbourne. It ain't gonna happen. So I've just been adjusting and I feel like I'm finally getting there. So hopefully you got something from this vlog. If anything, drink more water, journal your thoughts, eat good foods, and move your body. Honestly is the key to feeling good in life, I swear. But anyway, that is all from me from this vlog. If there's any other videos or fun, different videos other than like weekly vlogs, daily vlogs that you wanna see, please drop them in the comments below. But love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye.